Hey, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak with us. Double honors unto the elders, apostles, great millstone. The elders, great millstone, and of course, peace and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, serving in truth and sincerity. Yeah, so coming back with another lesson through Spirit. This lesson going to be based off of course, from the elder Amawanga Bar, from GMS, from the New York camp, of course. And yeah, here's the video. By the way, it's entitled "Who You Think Is Next." So let's go ahead and play it.
In New York City, you can now buy something without a phone, a credit card, cash, anything. You enter the store with your Palm. You can register your Palm once at any Whole Foods, and they will pair your Palm to your credit card. Once you grab an item, the store uses weight sensors to know something was taken, combines it with camera technology to know that it was you, and charges you as you walk out the store. No staff, no cards, no cash.
As you can see, let's go ahead and go step by step.
New York City, you can now buy something without a phone, a credit card, cash, anything.
Okay, so no card, no phone, just your Palm to walk in the store.
Enter the store with your Palm. You can register your Palm once at any Whole Foods.
Yeah, so there's that Whole Foods, and they're putting this in a lot of Whole Foods, this new Palm payment. Simply being able to pay with your Palm and, yeah, again, authorized purchases with your Palm.
And they will pair your Palm to your credit card. Once you grab an item, the store uses weight sensors to know something was taken, combines it with camera technology to know that it was...
So yeah, they're completely upgrading this payment system. So as you heard in the video, now they're using weight sensors and they're using cameras. So, hey, you don't even have to check out anymore. This will mean that eventually cashiers will, be phased out. So that the only thing you'll have to do is just walk into the store, pick up what you want, put it in your cart, walk out, and that's it. You don't even got to check out. You got to, basically deal with a cashier. You literally just, get in and get out, and that's it. But we already know what this is preparing for. Well, first they started with a card, now they're moving on to electronic payments using your phone or whatever. But we already know what's next. And what's next is that RFID implant, which is the mark of the beast that's spoken about in Revelation chapter 13 and 16. So before we get Revelation chapter 13, let's go ahead and get 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You have his plans, of his schemes. We know what Satan's planning. We understand the physical counterpart of Satan to be Esau, the Edomites, with the so-called, who they deem themselves as white people. The elite national bankers, what are they? They're all, so-called white people, right? And of course, not all so-called white people are Edomites, but we definitely know the majority of them are. They own all the media, and more specifically, the Amalekites, who are whom? Or who are who? Of course, the small hats. The small hats own all the media. Those people who call themselves the children of the Lord over there in the land of Israel today. Of course, they own all the media, the entertainment, the news. All these big corporations, they own it, including Whole Foods. We already know who Jeff Bezos is. So if they're controlling this, or, if they control these big corporations and stuff and almost everything, all the banks, that means that they have control over this type of stuff. So you got to ask the question, why is there a big push for cash to be done away with? Eventually, we see, we can already see just with these new palm payments, but card being eventually done away with. Well, then you won't be able to pay with your phone eventually, and we can see that. So you got to ask these questions, and through His Spirit power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and His Son's name is Yahushai. Of course, through the Lord, He revealed these prophecies, what Satan's doing behind the scenes, what Esau's planning behind the scenes through his prophets, which we believe to be, and it shows to be, the men in Grand Millstone, and of course the like-minded brothers, starting with the elder apostles of Grand Millstone and elders on down. The Lord has revealed to us, what Esau has been planning, his schemes and his plans, and what's really going on behind the scenes. So, as it says right here, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 11, it says, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Exactly. And when we get that word for devices in the Greek, is a Greek word.
Strong's G 3540, Naima.
Yeah, Naima, which means mental perception, thought, and evil purpose. Yeah, so a scheme, basically. And evil plans from not ignorant of what Esau is trying to do. A lot of people would think that the things that are happening, for example, these are, Teslas and these electric cars are, coming out. Oh, apparently it's just all green. It's, good for the environment. And that's all it's meant for, to basically help out the earth, and that's it. A lot of people think that what these new electronic payments and what the CDBCs on the way is just nothing but good for the society and all that. But these, experimental drugs that just passed, nothing good but for everybody. And, so come on, man, we understand we're not ignorant of Esau's devices, of Satan's devices. We understand that what might be, what face value might look, beneficial at let's say at the very least in some type of way, just a little bit beneficial. But hey, on the flip side, that, hey, just giving more Esau, or just giving Esau more power, more control. And really it's for his own benefit, so really all in all it's a disadvantage for us. These smartphones, yeah, it's good to be able to go on the internet, but again, these smartphones, man, Esau's able to track you. I mean, who knows? He's able to tap into your camera, your video. He's able to access a lot of content and data just from your phone. And literally any device. So let's go ahead and get Revelation chapter 13 and 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will now worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Yeah, we understand, of course, the beast is in NATO and the EU, but the European powers, and of course, what the NATO nations, which includes Babylon the Great, which is America. We understand that though that's the beast right there, the EU and the NATO. But the image of the beast is, of course, Esau's system. Which ran off of these laws and these guidelines, and yeah, basically his system, which he's of course trying to navigate into the NWO. That's the ultimate system he wants to achieve, which is, without a doubt around the corner, which, as we're going to get into, which that mark of the beast is going to be run, or in order to have access to NWO, or really for you to be a part of this NWO, you're going to need that mark of the beast. And a lot of people will take that mark of the beast willingly. It's not like, I'm saying the mark of the beast and NWO as if it's something that's going to be easily, that people's going to reject. Nah, when this MOTB is mandated, which is the RFID implant, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Let the scriptures do the talking. It says, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Exactly. So if you don't worship this image of the beast, which is what ultimately Esau's system, you're going to be killed. And we're getting at that point where literally what they say, what the human rights and I mean your freedom, which we basically have no freedom within society, but the little freedom we have be threatened. The little freedom, and I'm referring to us brothers, of course, us Israelites serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. The little freedom we have in serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, that's going to be threatened. We won't be able to, very soon, you won't be able to go out there in the highways and byways. Us prophets, they preach and teach his word. I mean, hey, again, Esau's after those who are serving the Lord. But there's documents written about the Hebrew Israelites, basically they literally have documents written about us, trying to put us in a bad light. But let's go ahead and move on. It says, verse 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Yeah, exactly. Now, mark right there, of course, is a charagma. Or in the Greek, the Greek word for mark in Revelation chapter 13 and 16 is charagma, which means a physical stamp, a physical incision. So it says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. Exactly. So it's going to come to a point where, again, this mark will be mandated upon everybody. It doesn't matter if you're rich, you're a celebrity, or you simply have a lot of money and you got millions in the bank, or if you're poor, you got nothing, you make a minimum wage. If you're free and bond, doesn't matter if you're in jail, you're in prison. It says to receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. And Esau's going to make it where this thing is put in your hand or in your forehead or simply wherever in your body, man. It doesn't matter where it's put into your body. If this RFID implant is within anywhere in your body, then that's deemed as you taking the mark of the beast. And there's a judgment for those who take the mark of the beast. And you can get that in Revelation chapter 14, which basically speaks about literally, the Lord punishing those who take it. If you take that MOTB and you're in Babylon the Great, you're in America, you're ultimately going to suffer that nuclear destruction that will take place in America during World War III, because we know World War III is prophesied within the scriptures. And that lake of fire is referring on to the nuclear destruction that will occur in America. So it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had a mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Exactly. So unless you have the mark, unless you have this mark of the beast, then you won't be able to buy or sell. If you don't have it, then you won't be able to buy or sell. So let's go ahead and play this video again.
In New York City, you can now buy something without a phone, a credit card, cash.
You see this guy? So, that right there is again, very soon they're going to replace that scanner with the RFID scanner. And if you don't have the RFID scanner, then you won't be able to walk in anymore. So yeah, this is literally happening right before our eyes. Again, starting with the other apostles of Great Milton on down. We've been, we literally been telling you how this is going to happen. You won't be able to, again, you won't be able to be a part of this society unless you have that Motb, the mark of the beast. You won't be able to buy or sell, go to your store, restaurant. You won't be able to do anything, man. Be able to pay your bills, pay your house, or wherever you got in your apartment. You won't be able to have your job. You won't be able to do nothing, man. Yeah, in Revelation chapter 16, it's running about how those who take this Motb, because don't think that everything's going to be, A-okay if you take that Motb. Nah, again, during this time when Esau mandates this mark of the beast, that's going to be considered, or really that's going to be the hour of temptation. Basically, the point where Esau mandates the mark of the beast, and you're met with the decision, or basically you have to make a decision whether or not to take it. And of course, naturally, there's everybody knows about the mark of the beast, and whether there's a natural, feeling against it, not to take it, right? But as we know, the hour of temptation is spoken about in Revelation chapter 3 and 10. Only the elect will be kept from the hour of temptation. So literally, the Lord will have to put a spirit upon his elect to resist this hour of temptation. That's how great it's going to be. Because think about it. You not being able to buy or sell within society means that you won't be able to purchase food, water. You won't be able to, pay for gas. Literally, man, do nothing. So, hey, imagine that. So you might have a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, I would never take that. But once it's actually mandated, hey, you're going to see a lot of people folding, man. So that's why it's important for us to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, to fear the Lord and to do his will. Because we know for those who do the Lord's will, the Lord is going to protect those same individuals. The Lord will literally have to put a spear upon you to resist this Motb. Not only that, we understand how the Lord is going to keep his prophets fed and taken care of. And of course, the ones who believe on him, the Israelites, the Lord is going to keep us taken care of. So it says, Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Exactly. So it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. So for those who actually keep the word of the Lord and do his will, and of course, endure and be patient unto the end, it says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So there's a reward for those who, of course, do the Lord's will, who keeps the word of the Lord's patience. Basically meaning, staying in the truth and doing the Lord's will. There is a reward for that. It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. And again, the hour of temptation is when Esau will mandate the mark of the beast. Mandated, meaning you won't be able to buy or sell, have a job. Simply, you won't have access to society unless you have it. And again, that's going to be a great temptation. But the elect of the nation of Israel will pull through and make it through that temptation. The elect Israelites. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Exactly. So we got to hold fast our faith that we have in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and endure within his truth, and endure unto the end, doing what we have to do. Of course, have to do in the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So, of course, we understand what's going to happen and what there's going to be grievous sore for those who take this Motb. As we get Revelation chapter 16 and 1, it says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Yeah, for those who bow down to the Esau system. You didn't want to resist. It says, fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast. So don't think everything's going to be A-okay if you take this Motb. It says that there will be a grievous and noisome sore placed upon you. And when you get that word for grievous in the Greek, it's the Greek word, as you can see right here.
Strong's G 4190. Paneras. Paneras.
Which means annoyances, hardships, bringing toils. Yeah, annoyances, perils. It says in a physical sense, diseased or blind. And let's go ahead and get the Greek or the root word. Yeah, which means great trouble, intense desire. So there's gonna be great pain for those who take it, man. And as you can see, it says diseased. So, hey, and we already know how for those who take it, hey, again, you got to think about it. I mean, if you look into the RFID implant, I mean, obviously, it's able to connect to various things. I mean, just think about the radio frequency identification. So literally, and I mean, you can see how dogs, if you put a scanner on them, you're able to see what owner owns them. You know, the whatever information comes up on the owner. The same thing will be able to happen with this new RFID, or really, just simply this RFID implant technology. And we already know that how Esau is building more of these 5, Gen towers. Was definitely gonna have the power to power, or have the ability to power these RFID implants. And not only that, it's gonna be able to run off your body, because they say how this technology is able to be run off of your body heat. So think about that. Don't think that Esau is just building these 5 Gen towers just so that you'll be able to download a movie in 4 seconds. Now again, for every thing that goes on that Esau releases, there's always a flip side to it. There's always a scheme behind it. But yeah, I believe that's the point. Just want to bring that out real quick. Hey, without a doubt, this Motb, this mark of the beast, it being mandated is right around the corner, and we can see it right before our eyes. So the Lord got his prophets warning the sheep, warning our people to resist this Motb. Because for any Israelite that takes this Motb, hey, the scriptures written, Revelation chapter 14, Revelation chapter 16, what's going to go down for those who take it. And ultimately, you won't receive salvation from the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, when the Lord sends back his son, Yahweh Shai, to deliver those that seek him in truth and sincerity onto the end. So yeah, those were your brothers of the edified, Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shai, Bashim Akakwadash, Brakathum, Shalom.